Well, as cool as Susan is, it's time for me and my sidekick Biggie to mosey, because we've got some serious business to attend to. John! Someone wanted to get here all day.
Good to see you.
How you doing, bud?
Very good.
What are we gonna start with?
Viognier.
Okay, old school question. Some people don't know. Why do you always start on the lightest end of the scale versus the darkest end of the scale, John?
Well, I mean, you just want to start with a fresher, cleaner wine, sort of light on the palate. If you started with a big, heavy Syrah and then tried to taste a delicate Viognier, your palate would be wrecked. So you want to start light and end heavy.
All right. Cheers, man.
Cheers.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Oh, man. This is why I come up here.
It's really light and aromatic. It's nice. Someone asked me, what would you pair your rosé with? I said a pool. So it's true though. People say, oh, I don't like rosé, I don't like rosé. Put this pink bottle on a table at a barbecue, it's the first one to go. It's like, I mean, people are just drawn to it, I don't know.
It's like there's that one movie, To Be Unnamed, where it's like, I'm not drinking any fucking Merlot.
Mm-hmm.
And this one great bartender served me a great Merlot, and he goes, it's just a line from a movie.
There are great Merlots out there, yeah.
Oh, man. It's like it's got this great collage of stuff going on in there.
It's a fun wine. As
man.
it gets warmer, it gets softer.
The other thing I like about your wines is that they can be naked palate. I don't have to have food. I can have a totally naked palate and just pick this up and drink it and go, that's good.
People overcomplicate the process of wine. It's just something to enjoy and not to overthink it.
The best story I ever heard about the whole point thing was all you need is a 5-point scale, which is basically a 1, you're not gonna drink.
Yeah.
No way. A number 2 is a day-to-day. 3 is the kind of thing you bring to a dinner party. A 3 is like a nice one. That's like a gift wine, right? And a 4 is one of those like once in a lifetime, I had my 1967 blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm.
So the question is, well then what the hell could be a 5, right? And it's like, well, usually like a 2-3 with a great story. And
You're
that's
with.
that thing where like, I had no money. I was in France. I bought a bottle for $3. Me and my friend drank
was
it out of
the
the
best
bottle.
wine
and the sun
ever.
was the but you remember the wine and the person and the story. Like that's a 5 has to be the story and the people.
Right, I totally
You
agree. So this is a GSM.
Wow.
Grenache, Syrah, and Mourvedre. Possibly our most complicated wine in that it really evolves and changes a lot more than most.
You taste that Grenache right out the gate, and then the Mourvedre kind of mellows it out, and then the Syrah gives you this great smoky aftertaste.
Again, super fun wine. You can just open it and drink it.
I love
So,
that. Oh God, that's good, man. That's another thing I love about really good wine. Your conversation goes off and you come back and like every time it's like rediscovering it again because it has also changed a little bit during the time in your glass. It's definitely evolved. I love that.
Yeah, I love this wine.
This is awesome. And you know what? I'm telling you, I have always dreamed of making my own wine. It's the artistry of it. I've always wanted to try it, you know? So that's got to be.
It's not that hard. If you're around somebody that kind of can guide you and help you, it's pretty simple.
I'm going to be your groupie and learn how to make wine, man, because someday. Cheers, man.
All right, I'll go get this pump started and
me
finish
how.
this thing up.
Time for my first lesson. Because as luck would have it, today is the day that John is filtering his 2012 Grenache Rosé with a little hint of something special in there.
This is technically finished wine.
Let me help myself.
Grenache Rosé with a little Viognier.
Because that's different from that one.
Different from last year. We basically lifted the nose a little bit on this. We've tried to, bring in a little more aromatics on it. I really have an affinity for Viognier, and it just seemed like a good place to sort of experiment with it, and this was it. So,
Thank you for your experiment.
it's
All
fun.
right,
It's
so
the fun part.
I'm ready to eat. You ready to
All
eat?
right.
Okay,
Yeah.
so what's the plan for dinner?
Best thing about up here, beyond the wine, is the food. We have awesome food.
Awesome. So you got a good place?
Beautiful place.
All right, cool. Let's go do it.
Let's go.
Nice. Coming up, who's hungry?